What's going on, kings and queens? What it do? It's your boy Beard Sampson, man. Talk to the beard and the beard talk back. What it do? What it do? Man, your boy about to take old lunch right quick, man. About to get at this old Subway sandwich, man. This old meatball marinara, man. Y'all don't mind if I eat right quick, do you, man? Your boy just want to eat right quick, man. Nah, don't judge me, cause whenever I eat, man, it's just that my beard always seem to get messed up, man. Don't judge me, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm trying to get this sandwich down, kings, queens. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to do. Just get the sandwich down. That's it. See, now, it's kind of like, you know, when you're throwing up, usually, you know what I'm saying, if I'm throwing up, my wife will hold my beard back when I'm throwing up. She grabbed the beard and like, so okay, so that's how you gotta do when you're eating, man. You got to hold the beard back, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to cock it back. Now, even then, you still might get some on your beard though. You know what I'm saying? Here we go, man. Let's try this.
It's about to go down.
And I got extra mayo, some more vinegar on this. I can't stop salivating.
Bruh.
I can't stop salivating, thinking about biting this thing, man. But I got to have my situation set up. Wait a minute. I got to have my situation set up. I got to open these chips up, man. I like to eat all my food at one time, man. You know what I'm saying? I like to have my chips open. My drink already got the straw in it, you know. Cause I hit all mine in like a little rotation. Boom, drink, wet it up, get ready to go down. Sandwich, bite, mix it up, good mixture. Throw a chip in there while you're mixing it up with the sandwich. When the sandwich, you're doing the thing with the sandwich and you're chewing and getting that right, you throw the chip in there to go and mix that on in there. You see what I'm saying? That's how it go down. That's how it works. Well, that's how my system is set up.
My nigga.
Now, let's see what we can do to this old sandwich right here, man. Let's see what we gonna do to it. Let's see. See if we can go and get this right. See, this old meatball marinara, see, it's kind of messy. Let's see how I can bite this thing, man. Gotta hold my beard, but let me tuck it in. Let me tuck my beard in. Tuck my beard.
Bruh.
Tuck my beard in. Like that. Try it like that. Hold that. Alright, let's see. Let's try this. Oh yeah, that's good.
Fucking hands in the air.
That's good, yeah.
Fucking hands in the air. Fucking hands in the air.
That's good.
Fucking hands in the air.
Still got something on my beard. Hold a minute. Man. Well, while I'm eating, man, I want to talk to y'all about something, man. I want to talk to y'all about whenever it like comes down to it. Turn that little charge off, man. It was kind of loud. But you know, a lot of us come from different places and stuff like that. Like, you know, we come from places where education or trying to get an education wasn't a thing to do. You know what I'm saying? My parents was too busy trying to stay afloat to worry about me trying to get an education, in which my mama You know, she really ain't got an education like that herself. You know what I'm saying? She dropped out of school at a young age. And my pops, man, he became a truck driver. You know what I'm saying? Hence, one reason why I drive trucks too. My brother drives trucks. We come from a long line of like truck drivers and stuff. I mean, that's the only job that was paying pretty good money without an education. That's just what they did, you know? But, and growing up, it's all about from where I'm from or whatever. And I know a lot of you guys are from places like this too. You know what I'm saying? Kind of slum areas or the projects or something like that. Well, in those areas, they never glorified. We never glorified going to school. You know what I'm saying? People didn't glorify getting good grades and stuff like that. Some people did. Don't get me wrong. Some people did, and they knew what they wanted to do from day one. They knew exactly they wanted to get out the hood, and they was gonna do it by being smart and stuff like that. I don't know how they did it, but they did it, man. But me, I wasn't that tight, man. I kind of glorified the drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? I glorified drug dealers and stuff like that because those were the dudes that had the women and they had the cars and they never said anything about a job, you know? I mean, that's just what it was. I mean, they would be out all day. They never went to school, stuff like that. They'd be in the flashy cars on the big rims or whatever. Back then it was on 20s, but I wanted that, you know? That's the kind of stuff I wanted. Man, if I can't keep this old beard clean while I'm eating, man, don't judge me, man. You know what I'm saying? This old messy sandwich, man.
Say a command.
And then I got my GPS going now. But and the reason why I'm telling you guys this, man, is because whenever we go out now, in my past and how I grew up is having a big, well, it kind of has an effect. It can affect your future. It really can. So we glorify the things that we glorified and idolized being younger, growing up, and that kind of led us to live a certain lifestyle. Hence, gold teeth in my mouth, stuff like that. I got a Chevy on 26s or whatever. Own a lot of guns and stuff like that, but everything I did during that time, it was legal. But now, back when I started grinding, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? I actually went out there and tried to get it out the mud like everybody else. That's what it was. That was the only way that I could actually go. Well, that's the only way I felt myself, is that I was able to get it. My brother was selling dope at the time, you know what I'm saying? So I started with a quarter pound. I started with a quarter pound. Me and my homeboy, I ain't gonna mention their names or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But I started with a QP, worked my way up from there. But I actually had a little sense, man, because I went out, and when I was old enough, I could go and get my first job. I done had gold teeth in my mouth, bruh, since my 8th grade. My 8th grade going to 9th grade year. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I was hustling. So I was getting it back then.
Fucking hands in the air. Fucking hands in the air.
Then
Fucking hands
You know what I'm saying? Getting it like that or whatever, that was all right. That was cool money or whatever. I mean, I wasn't seeing the type of money that these other people out here were getting or whatever. Cause we was only selling weed at the time. That's it. It was a quarter pound of weed or whatever. Then we were nickel and diming out or whatever on the block. We didn't have no set trap that we would go to a trap house. See, people have been doing trap houses for a long time, but a lot of people didn't know about trap houses until T.I. or some other artists in Atlanta came out and they were talking about the trap house, Gucci Mane and stuff like that. But we've been doing traps way before that.
Put your fucking hands in the air.
But
Fucking hands in the air. Put your fucking hands in the air.
I'm saying all this to say that all the time we not gonna be super professional or whatever, but excuse me, fella. All the time we ain't gonna be super professional, but we try our best whenever we have to, because people gonna judge you, man, regardless. People always gonna judge you no matter what, man. When they see your skin color, if you're in a place where your skin color ain't the color of the day, or your skin color ain't the color never, you gonna get judged, man. So therefore, you need to be on your, like, I feel, a lot of people that I grew up with, they might say, they still in the Georgia mind, they still in that Georgia mind frame where they say, man, forget them people, man, I'ma be me. You know what I'm saying? And then they just savages, they straight savages. But me, the type of person that I am now, after I stopped getting it like that, I went into the Marine Corps because it wasn't no other way to get it anymore for me. I didn't see no way out. I ain't want to do fast food, and selling dope, it wasn't an option, man. So I went to the Marine Corps, man, try to do something with myself. Didn't take my SATs and stuff like that, so I wasn't planning to get into college. I was pretty decent at playing ball, though. I could shoot, I could ball, but that ain't really get me nowhere. I had a couple places that looked at me or whatever. It wasn't nowhere big or nothing, but it still, I could play good enough to get into college. You know what I'm saying? My grades was decent. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't had no super bad grades or nothing like that. They was okay. But, man, I just want to tell you, sometimes you're going to have to be professional, man, at some point in your life, because it's like, look what everybody judging you by. They already judging you by your looks. They judging you if you got gold teeth in your mouth, your skin color, your complexion or whatever, texture of your hair. You being judged by everything every day, man. So it's like when you go out there to these places, you're going to have to speak. They even judge you on your accent or whatever just because you don't say certain things like they say. Man, they judge you on all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? The cover of that book, they judging it, bro. Before they even get a chance to read the book, they judging it. So you have to learn how to be versatile. You got to learn how to talk to these people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm able to, I can go to the hood and I'm straight. I'm straight in any hood just about. You know what I'm saying? I'll be straight and I can, pretty much slang and all that stuff. I know how to talk to the people in the hood or whatever, but I can also be in a professional setting to where I can actually speak, and I know how to enunciate and all this other and pronounce my words correctly to where these people look at me, they'll say, oh, well, wow, he looks a certain way, but when he speak, his speaking is he's very proper with his speaking or whatever. I can do that. You have to be versatile like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Until you get your own. That's still being a boss, because until you get your own, you have to work for somebody. But now plan to work for them, but have a plan to get your own while you working for somebody though. Always have your plan. But just know that throughout the whole part of that, people are gonna judge you on your actions and how you act, how you react too. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you on point on with your game and everything, man. And if you speaking proper, if you know how to speak proper English, man, and you know that places that you go to, you have to speak proper English, or you got to speak English to where, you know, people can understand you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be in there acting ignorant. Just imagine that people never seen if a different race has never seen a black person, and all they watch is World Star and all they watch is YouTube or whatever. Just imagine how blacks are portrayed most of the times on World Star, on YouTube, on all these other media outlets and these media sites, because that's what they like to portray. That's what they like to show. That's the media's agenda. But the thing is, we help them out with that, because that's us acting a fool like that on the TV 9 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be cutting up like that. So my thing is, you have to present yourself in a professional manner. And always, man, always make sure you're on your P's and Q's, because we always being judged, man. Even when you think, oh, I'm here by myself, ain't nobody looking, I can do this. No, never. You're never alone, man. Eyes are always going to be on you. So while eyes are always on you, make sure you're doing what you need to do so that people can see you in that light that you want to be seen in. You know what I'm saying? Samson.